вас любил, так искренне, так нежно, как дай вам Бог, любимой, быть другим.
What brought you to Israel?
The short answer is I was a Zionist.
My husband is Israeli.
A woman. What brought me to Israel is a plane.
It was what I thought it was when I came, but it changed while I was here.
My knowledge of Israel is relatively limited, even though I've been here before once, and my parents come relatively often, and my friends. But you know, I came here right after the tanks were rolling into Jenin, so I was sitting at home with my bags packed, watching CNN and freaking out and having a bit of a breakdown. And so my expectations was that this is a real all-out war, which it is in a sense, but not to the extent of a day-to-day life. Everything they say that you get used to it is true. You get used to it really fast.
I've been here before a couple of times, 2-3 times, and but not as a Ole Chadash. Now as a Ole Chadash, it's a whole different story. It's a commitment. You know, many times I wanted to come back, but finally I decided, okay, what's for me Chutz La'aretz, you know, outside Israel? There's not much for me there. I had a good feeling being there, just walking down the street, you know, all the people are nice. And you know, that's why I stayed. It's because I feel good here.
The Jews need a country, and I felt that to sustain a country, one had to come and live in the country. And I also felt that after 2,000 years of dreaming of the country, the fact that it existed in my own lifetime, I wanted to somehow share in the miracle.
Okay, Asa, Mike. Yossi Vasa is coming. Yossi is probably the last immigrant that's come in a while from Ethiopia. He walked 700 kilometers from Ethiopia to Sudan and waited there 9 months. You know, someone would come and bring him to Israel. You know, 4 months he walked in the desert. And now he's taking over Israel. He's doing the show every day in Israel, a play, and throughout America. He conquered America.
I did two movies in Amharic language for the Ethiopian community, and also stand-up comedy show in Amharic. And then I did this show that I have. It sounds better in Amharic. And not that much, but it's something that I'm proud of.
I always wanted to live in Israel because Eretz Yisrael, the Gemara says, "In Ketoras Eretz Yisrael." There's nothing like Ketoras Eretz Yisrael that even Ula, who was learning in Bavel and Talmud Bavli, and he came to Israel. Before he came to Israel, the boundaries of Israel, he fasted 40 days. And he prayed to God that he should forget everything he learned in Babylon, in Babel, because he wants to have a new head for the Torah of Israel.
But also the people here behave very straight, and I love it.
People here, they're like your family. So this is the main difference. It's like my own family. I feel like everyone is a member of my family. It's like my little cousin, everyone, right? So I feel like I can talk to him, you know. I don't need to be embarrassed to talk to people here. It's like part of the family, friends, all of them.
The reality was, it was far, far better than I expected. I can't even pretend that it's been a struggle to be here. There certainly are struggles, as there are everywhere, but you know, the country was built when I came. It was a pleasant surprise how advanced the country was, and I liked it here. There's many things that I like so much that my ideology wasn't challenged by tremendous struggle. I can't pretend like I was an immigrant who came in the early part of the century, or a chalutz, or went out and broke my back with farming. The country was well on its way, and my ideology was never challenged.
I believe that things go in waves in Israel, really in waves. And you just have to hang on the wave. You have to stay, on top of it.
Getting better opportunities here. When I first came, people told me, forget about Israel because of the situation here. You'll never make it here. But actually, I find that what I'm doing here is much better than what I used to do.
My dream, my next dream is to make a movie.
Career-wise, I don't think I have as much opportunity here, but personally, I think it's been a great experience.
This is a country where people live on the streets, where people like the streets, where people like their neighbors.
מעניין איפה? הכל, חיים, הכל בסדר.
As I speak, the Israel is blossoming. The trees are growing. The land is growing. The people are growing. It's been 10 years since I've been here, and it's like, the buildings I've never seen before. It just keeps growing. When you're here, you just see that it doesn't matter what's going on in the world, what everybody says, what this politician or that politician. Israel is here to stay, and it keeps growing and growing and growing and getting better and more beautiful and wonderful people. And I've been here now 3 weeks, and I'm making this movie.
Другой не будет никто.